Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Fury, and welcome to a new video. This is, I guess we'll call it Fury's Terraria Roof Guide. Now, before I even build anything or show any examples, I just want to say that there will be a mishmash of console and PC footage in this video, because that's the way I roll. I want to support both communities, so hopefully it looks alright and isn't too jarring between the two different styles, you know? I'd throw mobile footage in too, but I just haven't built anything on mobile, and I don't really have a way to properly record mobile yet. Anyway, with that out of the way, on to roof number 1. Alright, so the single. I don't know if this is an actual architectural term for a roof, but that's what I call this. And all of these roofs, they're very simple little ways to make your houses look better. So first here, I'm just going to build a little triangle roof on top of a kind of like a square, like your basic stereotypical little house. So let me just finish this. Come on. Alright. And put another little wall right here. Alright. Now, let me just hammer these, because I like the way they look when they're hammered. You don't have to hammer them at all, but I personally like to do this. I'm not going to add anything in these houses, like any furniture or details or anything. I'm probably not even going to wall them in. This is just to show the actual roofs. But what I am going to do is just add this. I just like adding those. Alright, so now instead of stopping there, we're going to continue along over here, and you might already be able to see what I'm going to do here. Yep. Just going to fill in roof on top of that. Just gonna bring this all the way across and see how it gives this nice 3D effect to the house. So not only do you have like your main house room, but now we also have a room over to the side for maybe another NPC or just decoration. Okay, let me add another one of these. Alright, so there's the roof. That's number 1, the single. Pretty easy. You got your main room, and let me just do this. Okay. The single. You got this room over here, and a fancy little 3D roof. Okay, before we move on to roof number 2, here is just a quick example of a small little simple house that I built for the angler in my main console world. Little house using roof number 1, the single. Alright, now on to roof number 2. Okay, now for the double, it's very similar, but instead of one square with one triangle on top, we're gonna build 2 squares, one on either side, oops. And on top of these 2 squares, we're going to build the triangular roof. Okay, let's just finish this. Go down over here. So yeah, this is the left side. And let me just do that. Or whatever. Just do that for now. Okay, now we want to connect the left side to the right side with a small space like this in between both sides, because we're going to put a window up between each of these triangles, like in the middle of the roof. Alright, so we'll just finish this side over here. Come on. Alright. Just put another little wall over there, and whatever over here. Doesn't matter. Not decorating the inside of the house. Okay, now we're just gonna paint background wall in the middle here, in between both of these triangles. Like so. Alright. So that's finished. And I guess you can stop like right here. You don't have to add a window or anything, but it pulls the whole design together and makes it look nicer if you put some kind of a window in the middle here. So let me just add some shutters to the sides over here. Just go up a little higher. Add the top part. And... alright, well the background wall roof isn't high enough, so I'm gonna have to raise that up a little bit. Or else we're gonna defy physics here. Just slope this. And... alright, well let's do the, let's just raise this up a little higher on both sides. Just showing this to you pretty quick, you know. I'll show you an example after this again of what it looks like a little bit better than this. Okay, so there is your window with the wood wall is basically the room on the other side of the window. So yeah, look at that. Nice. You got a little roof. Let me add these. I always like adding these little embellishments to the top. Alright. So here is the double. Let me hammer these down. Let's give you a better idea. It looks better when you hammer these. You slope everything. Perfect. Okay, now you could run underneath it too. Form end function. How about that? Alright. Let's just finish it, I guess, because I already did all the rest. I might as well do this part too. Alright, there we go. That's the double. Got a nice window in the middle of this roof. And we got a room over here and a room over here. And then this little hallway in between, in the middle of everything. Alright, again, here is a quick example of something I built in a console world using the double style roof. Alright, on to roof number 3. Okay, well, yeah, sorry about the name. I didn't know what to name it. The single wide. I thought pretty much like a double wide, like a trailer. But okay, it's a single because it has one single triangle in the middle, and then on either side of this triangle that I'm making right now, there's a background wall to make a roof. Okay, so it's got the one single triangle right here, and then on either side there's going to be background wall. Anyway, so yeah, we got the single wide. Let me just make sure I get this count right. I think I got that right. Alright. This is going to be like a really squished house. It should be a lot higher than this, you know, but yeah. So, okay. I'm just gonna paint this background wall in now on both sides, and I'm kinda gonna angle it in, you know, like over here. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Now the same thing on this side. Same exact thing. Alright, yeah. Get rid of that. Oops. Alright. Just keep painting this in. Whatever. I'll fix it after I'm done. I'm almost finished. Oops, again. Whatever. Alright. There. Now, get rid of that. And get rid of this. Okay. Now that is basically it. But what I like to do is add windows to both sides. You know, it just adds that a nice little touch. And I'm building this pretty much like too small. This is gonna be really small looking. If I made it bigger than this, then it would look a lot nicer. But anyway, that doesn't look that bad. Just whatever. Could put the glass in here, leave it out. It actually probably looks better without the glass. Alright, there we go. A little cap. Alright. Hammer it down, and then make a quick window on this side. I think that's right. Yeah, there we go. Same thing. Make these, you know, yellow gem spark. You could use diamond gem spark also. This is topaz gem spark. They both look really good for windows, but this topaz looks a lot better for haunted mansion type of builds. I will show you that in the example coming up. Yeah. Let's just finish this off real quick. Yeah, a little embellishment. Whatever. That looks fine. But yeah, this is the single wide. And you got a window over here, a window over there, and the house all in there. In fact, actually, it also looks cool if you separate this and you put the actual inside of the house will be on both sides, and in the middle right here is like the front entrance of the house. And both sides are the inside of the house, like actual NPC rooms. Anyway, here's an example. Alright, anyway, here's a quick look at the roof of my haunted mansion. Yeah, it's got the windows on both sides, and I actually hammered a design into the background wall to make it look more like shingles, or, you know, it just fits in a lot more with like the haunted mansion theme. And here's what the whole thing looks like on the map. Alright, there you go. The single wide. Okay, now we're gonna talk Fibonacci sequence. It's basically 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34, etc. You get each number by adding up the two numbers before it. And you can apply it to normal architecture, art, and Terraria architecture. Imagine that. Okay, so here is an image taken from Rihanna Erica on the TCF, the Terraria community forums. So shout out to her for being so helpful. You can use the Fibonacci sequence to create interesting curved roofs or just curves in general. You can use it for windows too, anything that you need really interesting looking curves for. You could design your entire building using the Fibonacci curve or golden ratio. You can find this image by Googling Terraria Fibonacci, and I'd save it on your phone or something so you always have it next to you when you're building. Now, here's another image that I have saved on my phone that I use all the time when making circular designs. Again, Google pixel circles will pull up a bunch of these images. And this is the end of part 1. If there's any demand for it, I might make a part 2, and that video will focus on making roofs for larger or more unique builds, other than just normal houses. Anyway, I hope you guys find this useful. Let me know if you want to see that second part. Don't forget to like, share, and maybe even subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you guys again real soon with a new video. Peace out!